Welcome back to Pro Caitlin TV, your home for the biggest Caitlin Clark news, WNBA drama, fan reactions, and the stories everyone is talking about. Today's topic has completely divided the basketball world after a physical moment involving Caitlin Clark and Alyssa Thomas sparked one of the most intense debates of the season. Fans immediately flooded social media, questioning whether the league is doing enough to protect its biggest stars. Others argued that physical basketball has always been part of the game. So what really happened? Why is everyone arguing about it? And how has the WNBA responded? Stay with us, because this story became much bigger than anyone expected. One play, that's all it took. In just a few seconds, a physical sequence involving Caitlin Clark and Alyssa Thomas turned into one of the most talked about moments in the WNBA. Within minutes, video clips were spreading across social media. Fans were slowing the footage down frame by frame. Sports commentators were debating whether the play crossed the line. Former players weighed in with different opinions. Some viewers insisted it was simply tough playoff-style basketball. Others believed the league needed to take stronger action to protect players. Soon, hashtags began trending. Talk shows picked up the story. Basketball podcasts couldn't stop discussing it. The conversation was no longer about just one possession. It had become a debate about player safety, officiating, consistency, and whether the WNBA handles physical play the same way every time. But here's where things became even more interesting. The reactions weren't coming from only Caitlin Clark fans. Many longtime basketball fans, analysts, and former players all had something to say. So what exactly happened? Why did this moment create such a massive reaction? And what does it mean for Caitlin Clark, Alyssa Thomas, and the WNBA moving forward? Let's break it all down. Ever since Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, every game has felt like a national event. The arenas are packed. Television ratings continue to grow. Millions of new fans are watching women's basketball for the very first time. That level of attention means every major play instantly becomes headline news. When Clark is involved in a hard foul or physical confrontation, the conversation spreads far beyond the basketball court. That's exactly what happened after the recent physical play involving Alyssa Thomas. The clip quickly made its way across X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Fans replayed it repeatedly. Some believed it was simply aggressive basketball between two competitors who desperately wanted to win. Others argued it looked excessive and questioned whether officials should have handled the situation differently. Almost immediately, social media split into two sides. One side defended Thomas, saying basketball has always been physical and that elite players must be prepared for contact. The other side believed Clark has absorbed an unusual amount of physical play throughout her young professional career and argued the league should prioritize player safety more consistently. Sports television joined the discussion. Analysts examined the replay from multiple angles. Some focused on the rules. Others focused on intent. Many reminded viewers that judging a player's intentions from a single replay is difficult. That didn't stop fans from expressing passionate opinions. Comment sections exploded with thousands of responses. Some users demanded stricter officiating. Others accused fans of overreacting. Meanwhile, many neutral observers pointed out something important. The growing attention surrounding Caitlin Clark means nearly every controversial play involving her receives extraordinary media coverage. That doesn't necessarily mean every incident is unprecedented. it means millions more people are watching. Because Clark has brought such a large audience to the league, moments that might once have been discussed only among dedicated basketball fans now become national sports conversations. That reality has changed the way every controversial play is viewed. But as the debate continued growing, another question started appearing everywhere online. Is the WNBA consistent when dealing with physical play? That question would become the center of the entire discussion. As more analysts reviewed the play, the conversation became less about one specific incident and more about the league as a whole. Fans started comparing previous games. They shared clips of hard fouls involving different players. They debated whether similar plays had received similar penalties. Consistency quickly became one of the biggest talking points. Many supporters argued they weren't asking officials to eliminate physical basketball. Instead, they wanted the same standard applied to every player, every game, and every situation. Others responded that basketball is an emotional, fast-moving sport where officials must make split-second decisions. No replay can perfectly capture what referees see in real time. Former players also entered the conversation. Several explained that physical defense has always been part of professional basketball. Star players throughout history have faced tough defensive attention because opponents naturally focus on stopping the team's biggest threat. At the same time, many agreed that protecting players from unnecessary contact is important for the league's long-term success. The discussion became surprisingly balanced. Rather than simply choosing sides, many analysts emphasized that both competitiveness and player safety matter. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continued focusing on basketball. Instead of fueling controversy publicly, she kept preparing for games and competing. That approach earned praise from many fans who admired her ability to stay focused despite constant media attention. Alyssa Thomas also remained focused on competition. Supporters described her as one of the league's toughest competitors, someone who has built her career on intensity and relentless effort. Because of that reputation, opinions about the incident remained divided. Some saw competitive fire. Others believed officials should have intervened more strongly. Regardless of which side people supported, one thing became clear. The conversation had expanded far beyond a single game. It had become another chapter in the broader discussion about officiating, player safety, and the growing spotlight on the WNBA. And that spotlight doesn't appear to be fading anytime soon. Perhaps the biggest takeaway from this story isn't the controversy itself, it's how much the league has grown. Just a few years ago, a single physical play might have disappeared from public discussion within a day. Now, millions of fans examine every angle, every replay, and every opinion. That level of engagement shows how much interest in women's basketball has increased. For Caitlin Clark, the attention remains enormous. Every game is analyzed. Every performance creates headlines. Every hard foul becomes a national conversation. That isn't an easy environment for any young player. Yet Clark continues showing up, competing, and learning with every game. For Alyssa Thomas, the moment also serves as a reminder that elite competitors are constantly under the microscope. Every action is reviewed repeatedly by fans and media alike. One physical play can become the biggest basketball story of the week. As the season continues, both players will likely remain central figures in the league's biggest matchups, and fans will continue debating every major moment. the WNBA also faces an important opportunity. As interest continues growing, transparency, consistency, and clear officiating decisions will remain essential. Supporters want confidence that every player is judged by the same standards. Critics want clarity about how physical play is interpreted. Those conversations will likely continue throughout the season. But one thing is certain. This incident reminded everyone just how passionate WNBA fans have become. Whether people believed the play was simply hard basketball or thought officials should have responded differently, millions were watching. Millions cared. And that's a sign that the league has entered a new era of attention unlike anything it has experienced before. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Do you think the officials handled the play correctly? Was it simply tough, competitive basketball? Or do you believe the league should take a stronger approach to protecting players? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Pro Caitlin TV, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Caitlin Clark news, WNBA updates, fan reactions, and the biggest stories from around the league. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video right here on Pro Caitlin TV.